I have more things to yap about since I was on TikTok. Scrolling, my news for the day. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau on a dinner date. That is so tea. In Montreal. So slay. Oh. Very slay. But also, Katy Perry's a tool. So I hope they don't date. But like, our Justin Trudeau liberal king? Get it. Get it, boy. Second topic. This whole Alberta separatist shit is really getting on my nerves. How little of education do you have? A landlocked province, almost in the middle of Canada, all First Nations treaty land. This is why I might need to move. People, like, blow my mind. And it's also, like, just another slap in the face to the First Nations. People comment the craziest stuff on my stuff. Yeah, I might, if that, when crazy things like that happen, it's like, do you stay in the province and just throw a big fit to anyone and everyone who will listen? Or do you get the heck out? Do I go to, do I leave? It's crazy. I love living in Alberta. I always have. I don't know why. It's just like my family's in BC and they're kind of a lot, so it's like nice to be away from them. And Calgary is really nice. There's a lot of the time we have like really good weather. Winters aren't awful. It's a big city without like, Toronto's so packed. Like Calgary's not that packed. It's very spread out. But I've also lived in Grand Prairie before, which is like way more north, and they have like crazy winters. And it's very much like, that is like conservative country, like crazy. Like, I was riding around in trucks with country boys listening to country music, if you can picture that, until I realized that that's not who I am. So Calgary is like a nice in the middle, But Danielle Smith's Alberta is painful. I find that healthcare is a little easier here, though. When I was in BC, it was harder to find a doctor. I have a doctor here, and I get referred to whatever I need to get referred to, and it's really not that big of a problem. I've never really, like, every time I've had to go to, like, some specialist or whatever, I get in, like, fairly quickly. I've never really had a huge issue. I know the hospitals, like, the emergency rooms are packed, but it's like, how often do you have an emergency that you need to wait in an emergency room for? Like, most things can be dealt with not in emergency rooms. Well, I mean, like, you know what I mean. Like, people go in there with a cold. But there's, like, huge measles outbreaks here because people don't want to get their kids vaccinated. And, like, it's just getting a little too conservative for me. I might need to leave. I don't know if I'm going to post this to YouTube. It's just my opinions from my scrolling of the TikTok. Oh my god, Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry. That is slay. I don't want them to date because I think Katy Perry is a tool, as I previously said. But slay, Justin. You go out with a pop star, girl. You take her for dinner in Montreal, honey. Speak the sweet French nothings into her ear, because you know he is. Crazy app session. Okay, bye.